Margo Hayes was born on December 23, 1998, in Boulder, Colorado, a city known for its outdoor sports culture and breathtaking natural landscapes. Hayes grew up in a family that valued physical activity, adventure, and the outdoors. Her parents, both active athletes, introduced her to various sports early on, but it was climbing that caught her attention. The rugged terrain of Boulder, coupled with its vibrant climbing community, provided Hayes with the perfect environment to nurture her burgeoning passion for rock climbing. From a young age, Hayes demonstrated a strong affinity for climbing. At age 7, she joined a local climbing gym, where she began developing her technical skills and strength. Hayes quickly excelled in indoor competitions and was soon climbing at a level far beyond her years. As she entered her teenage years, her natural ability and dedication to the sport began to pay off. Her commitment to improvement and her willingness to tackle increasingly difficult routes set her apart from her peers. In her early years as a climber, Hayes focused on building a solid foundation in both bouldering and sport climbing. She traveled extensively to participate in local and regional competitions, consistently finishing at the top of her age group. As she reached her late teens, Hayes began competing in national-level events, where she quickly made a name for herself as one of the most promising young climbers in the United States. Career peak and rise to prominence. Hayes's rise to prominence in the climbing world was marked by her incredible ability to tackle some of the most difficult climbs in both indoor and outdoor settings. After several years of steady progress and impressive results in competitions, she made a breakthrough in 2017 when she became the first woman to ever climb a 5.15a graded route in the world. This achievement cemented her status as a top-tier athlete in the climbing community and highlighted her exceptional technical ability, strength, and mental fortitude. The 5.15a route in question, called La Rambla, located in the famous Siurana region of Spain, had been one of the most coveted climbs in the sport, and it was considered a major milestone in the world of competitive climbing. Hayes's successful ascent of La Rambla in 2017 made history. Not just because of the difficulty of the climb, but also because of her breaking gender barriers in a discipline long dominated by male climbers. In addition to her groundbreaking achievement in sport climbing, Hayes also enjoyed significant success in bouldering. She earned top finishes in numerous national and international competitions, and her performance at the 2017 Bouldering World Cup in particular was remarkable, as she consistently placed among the best athletes in the world. Her versatility and ability to excel across disciplines made her one of the most well-rounded climbers in the sport, capable of succeeding in both outdoor ascents and competitive events. Hayes's determination to push her limits continued to propel her career forward, and her incredible achievements earned her a reputation as one of the brightest stars in the climbing world. Her ascent of La Rambla marked the beginning of a new era for women in sport climbing, and Hayes became a symbol of what was possible for female athletes in an increasingly competitive and male-dominated sport. Main achievements. Margo Hayes' career is marked by an extraordinary series of achievements that have not only propelled her to the top of the sport but have also helped to redefine the potential for women in rock climbing. Below are some of the major milestones and accolades from Hayes' impressive career. First woman to climb a 5.15 route. In 2017, Hayes made history by becoming the first woman to successfully complete a 5.15 route, the highly coveted La Rambla, in Siurana, Spain. This achievement was groundbreaking, as it demonstrated that women could compete at the highest level of climbing, breaking the gender barrier that had previously limited female climbers in the sport. Climbing a 5.15b route. In 2018, Hayes achieved another monumental accomplishment by becoming the first woman to climb a 5.15b graded route. This climb, known as Fight Club in the Flatirons of Boulder, Colorado, added another notch to her belt and solidified her reputation as one of the most elite climbers in the world. Successful competition career. In addition to her achievements in outdoor climbing, Hayes has had a standout career in competition climbing. She has competed in numerous events, including the Bouldering World Cup, where she consistently finished in the top ranks. Her ability to handle the pressure of competition, combined with her technical precision and mental toughness, has made her a force to be reckoned with in the sport. Victory at the 2017 U.S. Bouldering Championships. Hayes' win at the 2017 U.S. Bouldering Championships was one of the highlights of her competitive career. The victory proved that she could dominate both indoor and outdoor disciplines, and it further validated her position as one of the leading athletes in the climbing community, climbing icon and inspirational figure. As Hayes continued to make history with her climbs, she became an inspirational figure for young climbers, particularly women, all over the world. Her achievements have shown that gender is no barrier to excellence in climbing, and she has encouraged a new generation of female climbers to push boundaries and achieve greatness. Hayes' success in high-stakes competitions and her pioneering outdoor climbs have elevated her to a status beyond that of a typical athlete, making her a role model and advocate for women in sports. Influence on the sport of climbing. Hayes' accomplishments have had a profound impact on the sport of rock climbing as a whole. Her achievements have raised the bar for future generations of climbers, particularly women, and have contributed to the increasing visibility of the sport in the mainstream. Her breakthrough in 515 climbing has inspired other climbers to push harder, innovate, and aim higher. While her presence in the media and advocacy for inclusivity has further elevated the status of rock climbing as an accessible and empowering activity for all. Final years and transition. In the years following her historic climbs, Margo Hayes' career began to take on a new dimension. As one of the leading figures in the sport of rock climbing, she continued to inspire climbers across the globe with her technical precision, mental resilience, and determination to break new barriers. While she remained active in competition, Hayes transitioned her focus to outdoor climbing and exploring new challenges. She continued to take on some of the world's most difficult and iconic routes, setting new records and striving for personal growth. Her passion for the sport remained unwavering, even as she explored new climbing disciplines, such as trad climbing and alpine climbing, which took her to some of the most remote and rugged parts of the world. As of 2023, Hayes has become a vocal advocate for mental health in climbing, as well as sustainability in the outdoor community. She has used her platform to speak openly about the challenges of maintaining a balanced life while pursuing the demanding and physically taxing sport of climbing. She has also worked to raise awareness about the importance of environmental responsibility, particularly in preserving the natural climbing areas she holds dear. Although Hayes stepped back from the competitive circuit to focus on her personal goals, she continues to remain involved in the climbing community, providing mentorship to young climbers and sharing her wealth of knowledge with others. Her transition from competition to advocacy and mentorship is a natural extension of her passion for climbing and her desire to give back to the sport that has shaped her life.